Hi people, it's me Anja. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a little quarantine Q&A because I've gained a lot of new subscribers recently, so a lot of you may not know anything about me other than the books that I love. Second of all, I haven't done a Q&A in 10 months or something, so really I should do these more frequently. So the first question is, how do you pronounce your name? I get this question a lot, not only in real life, but also on the internet, and my name is pronounced Anja soon. I know that people see my name and try to make it sound more fancier than it is, but it's literally just 3 syllables. My first name Anja, 2 syllables, soon, 1 syllable. Anja soon. That's it. Really not that complicated. So basically my piece of advice is when you see it, try to make it less complicated than you think that it is. So anyway, the second question is, how long did it take you to feel seen or represented in media? I really like this question because I always talk about how I feel underrepresented. So it took me a long time. For example, Full Cicada Moon was the first book that I had read, and I read that book for the first time last fall, where I truly felt like my biracial identity was portrayed well. Because I have read books before about biracial people, but in the past, before Full Cicada Moon, they were all half white, and that's not something that I can relate to because I'm not half Caucasian. I'm half black and half something else that's not Caucasian, you know? So that's why Mimi was the first character, the first biracial character that I could really relate to. So basically, the answer to this question is that it took me a long time. So yeah, I still have yet to read a contemporary story, or any story really, about somebody who has the exact same ethnicities as me, and really that just means that I should write my own book, which I'm going to do anyway. So it took me so long to read a book about a disabled character or about an autistic character, and honestly I didn't really realize until I got older that reading a book about a disabled or an autistic character was something that I lacked when I was younger until now, you know? So anyway, the third question is, why is Disability Pride Month so important to you? More important than any of the previous months that applied to you. So for those who don't know, Disability Pride Month is this month, July. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. All of the previous months that did apply to me, for example, February was Black History Month, I'm black. March is Women's History Month, I'm a woman. What was it? April is Autism Awareness Month, I'm also autistic. The 4th month is May, which is Asian Pacific Heritage Month. I'm half Asian. The 5th month is July, Disability Pride Month. I'm disabled. Disability Pride Month means the most to me because it is something that has affected me since the day I was born. It has affected me more than the color of my skin, I would say, and more than my gender, and more than my autism or my half Asian side. It's because I've known that I'm disabled before I knew that I was black or that I was a woman. I feel like people have treated me differently from the beginning because of my disability more than they have because of the color of my skin or because of my gender or because of my autism. I also didn't know that I was autistic until 3 years ago, and I've known that I'm disabled since the day I was born, since I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy when I was 24 months or something, or maybe even younger than that. So that's why Disability Pride Month is so important to me, because my disability is just such a big portion of who I am, and it just means so much to me. So anyway, the 4th question is, do you believe in astrology / horoscopes? I don't. I think that why people find them to be so accurate is because of confirmation bias. And I know that people could argue that confirmation bias is why I believe in God and why religion in general exists. And I agree with that, but I just don't believe in astrology or horoscopes or zodiac signs or any of that. The 5th question is, do you enjoy reading novellas? I normally don't really read novellas. I never read what is it called? The Court of Frost and Starlight, even though I enjoyed the original trilogy, but by the time that the novella came out, I was done with reading it. But I did read Life Before Legend, which is the novella that's set before Legend, written by Malia Liu. So yes and no, it depends on how invested I am in the original series. The sixth question is, do you prefer plot-driven books or character-driven books? Character-driven 100%. If I don't care about the characters as people, then I don't care what they're going through. I have to be invested in who they are, what they stand for, their personalities, like, you know? The seventh question is, do you read more middle grade, YA, or NA books? NA stands for new adult, YA stands for young adult, if you didn't know. I would think, a balance of middle grade and YA books. I used to refer to middle grade as juvenile fiction, but now I use the term middle grade just because I know that more people are familiar with that. Anyway, I try not to read adult books even though I am an adult. I just try not to read them because, I don't know, I feel like I've had bad experiences with them, and since they're adult, they don't really have any like trigger warnings on them the way that young adult books do. So, like, normally whenever, like, for example, I'm never going to read Ninth House, even though I love Louis Verdugo, and I'm sure the book is great, but there are so many trigger warnings on it that I just, like, don't want to read it. So, basically the answer is I read a balance of middle grade and YA books. The eighth question is, I love your small booktuber playlist. Thank you. How do you determine a small booktuber? So I determine a small booktuber by a booktuber who's active and has less than 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, my small booktuber playlist is in the description below, and I think that I add to it pretty much like every other day, which is so great. I've added to it a lot recently with this influx of people trying to find more black booktubers, which I totally appreciate, and it's, yeah, the playlist is in the description. The playlist is in the description. The ninth question is, do you watch other YouTubers besides booktubers? Yes, I'll put them up here in a little collage, but I watch Justin Gabriel Conti, World DIY, Summer McKean, Ellie Thuman, Amanda Jewell, and Avery Ovald. I think that's how you say her name. Anyway, I love all those people so much. I just love all their personalities and all their videos, and I just love their content, and I'm always trying to find other YouTubers like them that aren't just booktubers, because I feel like if I watch only booktube, I would get bored of it, you know? So I'm trying to find more. The 10th question is, what are you studying? I'm currently not in school right now because obviously it's summer. Well, not obviously, but for me, it's summertime, so I'm not in school right now. But I just finished, well, not just, about like 2 months ago, I just finished my first year of university, which is really exciting, and in the fall I will start my second year of university. But yeah, I'm studying English. I'm not studying English literature. A lot of people assume that because I love reading, but really I'm studying English, specifically in creative writing, because I'm going to university to pursue my lifelong dream of becoming an author. So that's really exciting. I'm so excited. I love school so much, and I'm really excited to go back in the fall if my school reopens, which I really hope it does. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, I don't know, how you've been doing in quarantine, and subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching. Bye.